everyone. So I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather here today and pay my respects to elders past and present, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to meet here, doing so with a spirit of gratitude and respect, mindful of the care and stewardship that's been shown to this land over the generations. So I think that everyone should start their career working in startups. Now, I don't mean you finish studying and then you have to go straight into working in a tiny startup, but you should experience the startup space early in your career. It's a powerful way to grow, not only as a designer, but as a professional navigating your career with intention. As a media and design professional, I've spent the formative years of my own career in the startup, social impact and startup accelerator space. And I've found real values in these roles in shaping one's career, skill set, and spurring a passion for design as a force for good. So, why haven't you taken the leap into the startup world? Maybe it's the fear of uncertainty or lack of support. I'm here to debunk some of the worries that you're probably thinking and what I've learned in this incredible space that has helped me quickly build my skill set and what will help grow yours. So let's be real, working at a big company is often seen as the safe choice. Clear roles, structured teams, long-term job security. It's the IKEA of careers, reliable and familiar. So you may follow this roadmap to grow steadily, but is it the only way to build your career? Well, the answer is actually no. In the startup world, you're not just designing, you're shaping products, influencing strategy, and building projects from the ground up. It's fast, it's dynamic, and more founders are realizing that great design drives real business success. It's not just a job, it's career growth on rocket fuel. Picture yourself as the only designer in a startup. You may be imagining yourself juggling multiple roles and responsibilities, thinking you can't effectively hone your craft. Or maybe you're picturing struggling to justify your designs to your co-workers, feeling isolated without a team of designers around you. But here's where this view is wrong. Learning to wear multiple hats is a huge advantage. You can explore what areas of design excite you and broaden your skill set. You're not isolated, but you're embedded in a tight-knit team where your voice matters and shapes the product. This environment helps form you into a well-rounded individual. Another common myth about working in startups is that you miss out on mentorship. You may think the only way to grow as a designer is by being in a big design team with senior leaders guiding you through every step. And while this structure can be helpful, obviously, it's not the only path to growth. So startups offer valuable mentorship and high-level insights coming straight from founders and senior leaders. You're learning from other fields and how design fits into the bigger picture, which is incredibly useful in larger organizations. And mentorship doesn't have to stay in-house. Events like these are great places to find it too, so look to your neighbours. So assuming I've convinced you to take the leap, what else can you gain from working at a startup? Working closely with founders gives you insights which are incredibly useful, especially if you're thinking about freelancing like myself or starting an agency down the line. So learning how a business runs is really practical. Startups are full of bold thinkers, people who challenge norms and solve problems in creative ways. Founders are constantly thinking about their audience and value proposition. And we as designers can adopt this mindset and learn a lot from their strategic, user-focused approach. In this environment, you quickly adopt a FIFO mindset, which is not FOMO, but stands for fail early, fail often. It's not about crafting the perfect solution up front. It's about testing ideas, learning fast, and pivoting where needed. Startups give you this space to explore what's not working, shifting your focus from perfection to progress, which is incredibly practical. How valuable skill designers develop in fast-moving startups is taking on feedback rapidly. You become more adaptable, quicker to prototype, and less stuck in your perfectionism. And in the world where AI is reshaping the design industry, this kind of flexibility and adaptability isn't just helpful, it's essential. Aligning your passions with your career through design is a meaningful privilege. It also means you've got a great answer to the why do you want to work here question in interviews, so that's great. When you care deeply about what you're creating, it fuels your motivation and brings a deeper sense of purpose to your work. Designing for social impact adds another layer of meaning where you're contributing to real positive change. Designing and working with organisations that prioritise people, communities, and the planet remind you that the why behind your work is just as important as the what. So, designing for good within the social impact and startup space deeply enriches and reshapes your creative process. It's not just about building your portfolio, it's about shaping your values, understanding what drives you, and discovering how your creativity can contribute to something larger than yourself. The fast-paced, hands-on nature of startups has taught me to think strategically, communicate clearly, and adapt quickly, skills that become your superpower later in your career. When you've worn multiple hats and worked closely with founders, you develop a unique big picture mindset that larger companies really value deeply. So the startup space is a growth engine, not only in professional skills, but in building confidence and resilience. Even if you don't stay here long term, the skills that I've gained, like navigating ambiguity, taking initiative, and driving impact, will stick with me. They're the kinds of qualities that help make you stand out and lead no matter where your career takes you. It's for these reasons I believe everyone should start their career working in startups. The benefits I've shared far outweigh the hesitations. Just like a founder taking a leap to start something new, stepping outside your comfort zone can be intimidating, but it's often where the most rewarding growth happens. So I want to leave you with this. Be intentional about where you choose to work and what skills and experiences you want to gain from it. Seek out spaces that challenge your thinking and help you grow. The startup space is full of passionate, brilliant people, and there's room for us all to learn. Thank you.